Hello, welcome, smart investors. Yeah, today I'm on a tour to Treasure Garden and Park Estates. So right here, I decided to take it from Agor Roundabout. So this place is Agor Roundabout, and from Agor Roundabout, drive to your left, okay, towards Jakonde Gate. Okay, this particular road is the Okota Road, and we'll be taking it from here to Jakonde Gate. Yes. So I'm about to cross over to the other lane, and we are good. Yeah, so Treasure Garden and Park Estate is located in Ijeododo. Okay. Yes, its location is a promising one because a lot of people are living there already. In fact, we're on our way, and you see what I'm talking about. Okay, and it is close to major commercial activities. It shares close boundary with First Stack Extension. It has close proximity to Trade Fair International Market, Abulado, and other commercial places. So let's get going. This I way, I did this I way, not to play. For your woman, this I way, I did this I way, not to play. For your woman, I don't want to ever go back. I just see me one time. I don't want to see you, mommy. Mama just let me too much, too much is too much. Too much, she knows how to do. Yesterday, about to do. I don't want to be you. I don't talk to no kind of only guy do. Maybe you do one that I don't care. But the life of a sorry, what time is my I know, sir. Maybe I just met you. But I promise to love you. Me and you. Too much, too much, too much is too much. Too much, too much, too much is too much. Too much, too much. Loving you, I don't try. Let's see. Everywhere I am in money. Hello, baby, I'm a setting. You don't know what you do to me. I'm not forget you, this man. I just follow you for granted. Maybe you blow my mind and hold the line. You don't the best. You don't the. If you want to leave, oh, be for leave. Not do shakara. I just carry your shoulder. As you say me so, baby, now because of you, I don't go. You don't go. Want to get to the go. See, baby, never want my love. Want my love. All I do was you. See, baby, if you want to leave, oh, be go leave. Not do shakara. I just carry your shoulder. Yes, so we're arriving at Jakonde Gate right now. And yes, you can use this bank as a landmark. The road which is directly facing this bank is the Ijegun Road. That is where we are going to take. Yes, this is the Ijegun Road, and we're going to take it straight down all the way to Ijegun, and we will be stopping at Fire Junction. So from Fire Junction, we're getting right down to Treasure Garden and Park Estate. So stick with me while we go. Okay, so while we are on this tour, I would like to explain at least few benefits of owning landed properties. Okay, it will interest you to know that land is in constant demand, no one produces land. It's not like something that is being produced on daily basis and it always gets to everybody whenever you want it. No, land is limited in supply. Okay, as long as it's available and then people buy into it, if it's bought, it's limited in supply, it's not going to be produced again. Okay, so land is in constant demand. Because of that, people always need land, and because it's limited, the need for it is always there. So when you have land today, it's a good thing, because if you have it now, something you can even resell later in future to give you more returns on investment. Another benefit we'll also discuss is that it's always appreciates. Land never depreciates. I've not seen a landed property that depreciates in value. No, it's not like your personal properties, like your car, your your wares. Okay, car depreciates. Now once you buy a car and you drive it out of the car dealership, come on, that car, the value begins to reduce once you drive it out. Okay, but for an asset like a landed property, oh, when you've bought it, in fact from the day you buy that property, the value begins to accumulate. Okay, it always increases in value. That's because it's always in demand. Just like how I explained to you earlier, it's always in demand. People always need these properties. People always need land. People are always looking for where to live. People are always looking for where to do business. People are always moving. People are being born. People are growing. So you see, land is in constant demand. So when you own a land, you own value. Okay, becoming a landowner is the most fitting way to invest your money. Yeah, so another benefit we'll discuss is that it has no production costs. Land being one of the factors of production is easy to maintain. Yes, buying vacant land saves you, and you do not have to worry about things like, okay, leaking roofs, painting, AC, fixing the toilet, and all that. But with virtually no or little maintenance costs and very low taxes, you can hold your landed property indefinitely as an asset. Yes, it costs less with no production cost. In fact, you are on your way to making huge money with little or no services on it. Yeah, another thing is that land generates good returns on investment. Oh, yes. When you lease out your land, whether you're leasing it out in short term or long term, it always brings you high returns on investment. In fact, your vacant land, you can rent it out. Assuming you're not ready to build on it, you can rent out your vacant land. You can lease it out. It will be bringing you money when you are not even feeding it. You are not adding nutrients to it. You are not doing anything to the land. It is just there, but the value is increasing and it is bringing you money. Okay, is that's a very good example, or a very good way of explaining your money working for you. It becomes a passive way of generating income. You no longer have to be there to work it out. No, you work for your money for you to earn a living. It is your money now doing the work for you. So when you have a vacant land, especially if it's located in a good site, people can rent it, or you can lease it out to people who would probably want to use it to do one or two businesses. you know by leasing, you give it out to them, you give it out to an investor for a certain period of time, say 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, depending on your agreement. Okay, depending on your contract. So by leasing it out, by renting it out, it brings you good returns on investment passively, and you don't have to even stress yourself for anything. Your money just comes in a cool way. Yeah, that's what I call cool money, man. Yeah, so having landed property also ensures secured retirement. Oh, this one is not the one like when you finish and you're like, oh, government should pay me my pension and all that. No, no, no. You can use your land to retire well. In fact, when you have a landed property, is especially if it's located in a good location and it has a very good value, you would you would be certain that you are retiring well, because you can use that landed property to generate income, just as I explained earlier. Whether you rent it or whether you lose it, you or whether you lease it, you can make good money after retirement, and it can become an income generating asset over time. So you've got nothing to lose. You in fact, at that point in time, the value that land will be compared to when you bought it, if when you look at it, you know that the land has appreciated very, very well and will keep appreciating because it does not depreciate. Getting a vacant land also gives you the opportunity to use that particular land for different purposes. And using it for different purpose does not still devalue the land. Okay, so you could either, depending on its location, use it for commercials or residentials, or you could decide to put up a structure on it, and then the kind of structure you put up is peculiar to you, whatever you like. So it's like sometimes it's depending on what you want anyways. When you look at it, you see it gives you more advantage when you get a vacant land than a building, except otherwise. So by getting a vacant land, you have the opportunity to put up your own structure or use it for several other purposes, pending when you are going to either build on it or sell it out. You can hold this property down to resell in the nearest future at a higher price value. Yes, I haven't seen anyone who bought a property or bought a landed property and in 5, 10, 20 years sold it for the exact same amount he or she bought it. No, or even a little bit. No, it is always higher in value. That's because the place is really, really developing and people are migrating to that particular area. That's one of the things that gives rise to um, property appreciation. Okay, when people are migrating into that place and the land there, the properties there are in high demand. Okay, it boosts the appreciation value of the property. Treasure Garden is not an exception to all this. Yes, because it's located in a prime environment and with high demand for landed properties. This is a place that is secured and very close to commercial places. Commercial activities are going on around the area. Getting a landed property here is a safe buy and also a good investment. So we are arriving Fire Junction. This is Fire Junction. And we are going straight down to Ijeododo. Okay, this is a straight road, straight all the way to Treasure Garden and Park Estate. This road actually is being commissioned for construction. This particular road would link Ijegun to Abulado. It will hit the 10-lane Lagos Badagry Expressway. The Lagos State government has said it will commence the construction of this Ijeododo road to connect two local council development areas, that's the Igondo Ikotun and Iba Local Council development areas to this Lagos Badagry Expressway. So straight, in fact, is going to help to connect so many areas and increase socio-economic development of the state, because it will provide links to important areas. Now, a lot of people used to move, okay, when they're coming from trade fair. Some of them can take Agor Road through Agor roundabout, then down to other areas like the Jakonde Gate, Ikotun, and other places. But with the development of this road, the construction of this road, people would no longer have to travel that round in circles, okay, because this road will be very much accessible to them, and in fact it will dislodge the traffic that usually go on in Agor Palace Way. So this particular road is, if it will be constructed, houses have even been marked for the demolition, and the government has said they'll compensate, houses that have been marked for demolition. And so that's why in cases like this, I usually advise people, when you get your properties, when you buy your properties, ensure you perfect the titles, okay? Ensure you regularize this property, ensure you regularize the land, get your title documents, so that in case stuffs like this happens, you would be on a safer side. Okay, compensation can be given to you that worth it. And also, always do due diligence before you get a landed property. Find out for sure if that land is not sitting on the committed side. Find out if it's not under government acquisition, because for properties that sit on the places that have been marked for such kind of projects like this major road, of course, when the time comes and the government wants to do something on it, they will pull down those structures. So always do your due diligence. Check the properties before you get them. And yes, we are arriving Treasure Garden and Park Estate. Building accommodation places, okay, houses for rental here would always sell, because you know why? People are always in demand for it, especially in the mainland part of Lagos. Landed property was a gift, then Treasure Garden and Park Estate is a perfect gift for you. This is one of the valuable assets you can get right here in Ijeododo community, Ojo local government area of Lagos State, Nigeria. This property is selling currently for 10 million naira, and its size is 575 square
With an
meter.
initial deposit of 2 million naira, count yourself in as one of the landlords here in Treasure Garden and Park Estates. Yes, so I'll be expecting your call. Call me now in order to get this property while it lasts. Yes, Treasure Garden and Park Estate is a good gift, is a perfect gift for you.